The game has just finished. West Ham United 0, Liverpool 5. This couldn't be an easier 3 points for a top of the league team. Doesn't matter what you might think of Liverpool. Yeah, they'll win the league, but with the greatest of respect, we gave them that game. I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting a bit more than what we got. And the performance was extremely poor. The selection, the lineup was extremely poor. The tactics were extremely poor. Lopetegui ended up handing this game to Liverpool. Look, let's not deny it. Liverpool are a good team, but when you play a good team, you should be trying to compete with them. You should be trying to demonstrate how capable you are as a football team. You shouldn't be just conceding the kind of performance that we've given against Liverpool. It was really, really, really poor. And all the hopes that I had for Lopetegui, for things like team selection and formation and setup, etc., tactics, he just didn't do it. He just did everything that I hoped he wouldn't do. And it gifted that. Look, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to suggest for 1 minute that we would have had a chance in this game. But fucking hell, give us a fucking chance. You know, with the lineup, with the formation, with the tactics. Don't just fucking concede from the minute we kick off. That team selection was extremely poor. Why not play? Why did he play Soufal and not Emerson on the right? You know, why did he try to go for all this defensive stuff? We've lost 5-0. You know, if we'd have lost by the odd goal or two because of our defensive setup, I would have gone, all right, we tried, but we weren't good enough. We lost 5-0 playing a defensive setup. Crescencio Somerville yet again gets dropped, and I do not understand why he gets dropped. For what? For what exactly? What is it that he doesn't like about Crescencio? The only reason why Crescencio Somerville came on was because of an injury. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have played today. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand the tactics. I don't understand the lineup. I don't understand the formation. I didn't mind if we'd have gone, you know, with a 5 at the back as we did. But put Emerson out on the left. Mate, all right, okay, maybe he thought that having Wan-Bissaka out on the left was going to nullify Salah. Well, that worked well, didn't it? Liverpool are a good team. They do not need encouragement. And yet West Ham United gave them so much encouragement. They gave them the... Look, I'm not disappointed that we lost. I'm disappointed at the manner of the defeat. That's what I'm disappointed at. I'm disappointed at the manner in which we lost this game today. I knew it. I knew that if we lost today, that then the knives would be out for Lopetegui. But I don't blame fans for having the knives out. You know, put a team out that's going to compete. Don't put a team out that's going to concede possession. That's going to concede that is not going to fight for every ball. That's not going to sort of try and... We didn't create any chances today. I think we hit the post. I mean, you know, the irony of West Ham United, you know, the couldas when you hit the post. If that had been Liverpool, if that had been any other team, that would have hit the post and gone in the first half. But West Ham don't have that sort of luck. You know, we're not that sort. We've got to create more luck, double the luck, in order to get anything out of a team against Liverpool. I'm really upset, and I'm not upset at the defeat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not deluded to think that we might have got anything out of this game. You know, even though I sort of joked about, you know, West Ham will get a 2-2. Deep down inside, I knew it was going to be a tough gig. I knew it, but you know what? It's not so much that it was a tough gig. Why make it so bloody easy for them? They don't need to make the game easy. You know, Liverpool are too good a side to, for an opposition team to allow them to roll over us, and that's what we did. we rolled over. And I don't blame the players for that. The players put in as much effort as they could. I blame Lopetegui. You know, it's not going to be a Lopetegui out and all that. You know, but all the fans that were saying that this is going to be a cricket score were right. You know, and but we only made it like that because we didn't try. You know, our setup, our tactics, our formation, our whole ethos against Liverpool today. I can't believe that Lopetegui said we're not afraid of them. Well, you should have been. Then maybe we wouldn't have let 5 goals in. If you'd have been a bit more afraid of them, then maybe we wouldn't have been defeated 5-0 at home against Liverpool, who needed no encouragement. I don't know what Lopetegui's thinking. Why on earth did he not play Somerville today? Why on earth did we not have an outlet today? There was absolutely no reason. All right, great. Kilman was back, and Soler, you know, were back because both of them got through their injuries. But still, there was room to give us an outlet. Give us an outlet. You know, put Somerville out on the left and give us an outlet. He put Wan-Bissaka there. You know, and I'm like, all right, I like Wan-Bissaka. I think he's great, but for goodness sake, you're asking him to play. I mean, you know, what's the next position for Wan-Bissaka? Goalie? Is he going to play him in goal? Is he going to play him as a striker? He's played every other bloody position. Look, the defeat doesn't upset me. The setup and the formation and the tactics upset me today. You know, it was going to be hard enough as it was. Give them a fucking game, West Ham United. Lopetegui, give them a game. Give them something to worry about. And we gave them nothing. You know, those goals that they scored today, they didn't even have to try. I'm sorry I'm swearing. I shouldn't normally be so upset. You know, I should have been ready for the defeat. But, you know, we got Man City away next week on Saturday. And people are saying that these are the 2 games that we're going to have cricket scores against us. Man City won today, so obviously they're cock-a-hoop now. So they're going to go out and start smashing teams. And we're next. I'm really upset at the fact that we allowed Liverpool to walk all over us. They didn't even have to try today. They didn't even have to fucking get out of second gear in order to get the result that they did today. That was the disappointing part. The disappointing part was Lopetegui allowed them. He set us up to get smashed, and we got smashed 5-0. 5-0 at home. I won't lie, when Lopetegui was selected, I looked at his background and I looked at his past with Seville, etc. And I said I thought this was going to be a good decision from West Ham. And then I gave it till something like the end of October, and I went, oh, I don't know about this. But then I went, okay, give him to the end of the year. Well, we're at the end of the year now. We're at the end of the year, and I've seen nothing to suggest that Lopetegui should remain in charge of West Ham United. And I don't want to be that sort of person. I don't want to be that sort of YouTube pundit that, oh, Lopetegui out, etc. You know, what I want to see on Saturday against Man City is I want to see a lineup and a performance that's worthy. Even if we get beat, put in a performance and a setup and a lineup, you know, to suggest that we want to try and get something out of the game. In the game against Liverpool today, we just rolled over. And that's on Lopetegui. That's not on the players, that's on Lopetegui. We rolled over. The setup was wrong. The formation was wrong. The lineup was wrong. The substitutions were wrong. And if that happens against Man City, it means that we're not a team that's challenging for the top half of the table. We're the team that's just like playing to survive in the Premier League. And that really, really upsets me. It really upsets me that, you know, we've got other teams like the likes of Bournemouth and Brighton and Nottingham Forest and teams like that who want to go out there and play football. And Lopetegui has proved that he doesn't want to play football. He just wants to get us through the season. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You know, these are the teams that even if we lose, we want to put in a performance. We put in a performance that was like bottom of the league team, to be honest with you, because it certainly wasn't a team that was like, oh, we were unlucky. Oh, we were unlucky to, you know, have 5 goals conceded against us. This was a performance where it suggested clearly that we're nowhere near the top 10 this season. And that's what's really disappointing. There's not one player, I can't blame the players. You know, I blame Lopetegui for this. I blame Lopetegui for the first 11. I blame Lopetegui for the substitutions. I blame Lopetegui for the formation. I blame Lopetegui for the tactics. And that hurts. Because I'm not that kind of pundit. I'm not that kind of YouTuber that just wants to sort of point the finger at Lopetegui. But today was shit. And I'm really, really upset.